we here, we doing it. As I was thinking about making this video in my head, it was a lot more silent. So all the thoughts, the ideas, and everything that was flowing through kind of just came a little bit more effortlessly. But I'm not waiting. I cannot wait. I refuse to be silent. I refuse to be silent in a sense, from a sense that this is an introduction video. This is nothing but an introduction into me getting started with shedding my light, with sharing my light with this world, with the people that choose to, with the people that choose to watch my videos or align to my videos, or just however you find me and you end up watching this or videos in the future. This is my introduction. I feel like it was necessary. Not even feel like. It was more of a, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it my way, and I'm going to do it authentically me, 100% just me. So for weeks, months, countless ideas, countless excitements, countless telling people ideas that was too big for them to comprehend, countless internal fears, just on and on and on, just things that stopped me from doing this right here, recording, getting up and do it, and actually saying I'm going to post it. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to take this video, and it may be a couple edits, maybe very few, but the only reason why there would be edits is because I may repeat something, or I may just sit here for a second in thought, space of thought. But it's been a lot of things that stopped me from doing this. And there's also been a lot of signs and synchronicities and blessings that have repeatedly told me that you, and I'm talking to you and I'm talking to myself, I'm gonna get back on track, but I'm going to say this now, that I'm doing this for myself. Not selfishly, but self-consciously. I'm aware that I'm doing this for myself. Everything that I post, whether it's on an Instagram, Pinterest, whatever the case is, the social media, when I first take initiative to make that post, I do it for myself. And then I allow whoever aligns with it to come into my perspective a bit, take their own perspective, and translate that, transmute it to benefiting themselves, if you understand what I'm saying. So it's not selfish in the sense that I make these posts for myself, but I do make every single post for myself because I'm reflecting on who I am, what I want to become, and what best fits me. So back on track to what I was saying. I'm making this video to allow it to be an introductory of me making my statement on social media's presence, and kind of give people who decide to go on this journey with me or watch my videos to get a feel for who I am, to subscribe, to follow, to build a community. I don't really like the whole fan community. I mean, the whole fan followers, terminology that makes it seem like I'm higher than others. And even if there is a separation in consciousness, I just want it to be more so of a, we're on a different path. We're at different points in my life. All I know is in the next 5 years, I could go like this, plateau. In your next 5 years, you could constantly go up. It's kind of like of a stock, You really never know the difference within people. But that's another story for another time. Like I said, hopefully I'm getting all this good film. I got my iPad behind it, but I had to come on here today to introduce myself. So, hello. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My name is Merk. That's what I like to be called. If y'all watch my videos and you do know my real name, that's cool. When I went to college, I went with the nickname that I had been having my Instagram as for a while, and it kind of just stuck. And I shifted from then. So shifted, grew, ascended, whatever you want to call it, from then. So I kind of just been rocking with it since. But I mean, if you know my name, you know my name, but I go by Merk. So initially, if I meet you, I will tell you my name is Merk. If you hear somebody else say my actual name, don't look at me like, oh, that's not your name. That's not what I wanted to tell you. That's not what I really want to be called. But if you know it, that's cool with me, whatever. You've been knowing me for that long. But yes, my name is Merk. My introductory would not be too long. It's gonna be long to a sense. I gotta give y'all a little backdrop of who y'all watching and what y'all will be watching. And I gotta learn how to talk privately, but not too, opaque. I want to be transparent. I'm from a little city inside of Kentucky. I'm gonna give y'all that. I'm from a medium-sized city in Kentucky. 21 years old. Recently just turned 21, and I'm a very peaceful, calm. I like to be loving, but I also have that warrior spirit inside of me, that get with you spirit inside of me, as I've lived in all environments, all conditions, and know how to express myself no matter where or who I'm around, whatever the case is. There's not an environment I can't fit in, learn from, take from, and eventually chameleonize myself into. So it's a little backstory on me. What this channel will be is raw, uncut film of my life. The goal is, very transparently, to get paid for living. Get paid in your sleep for living. Allow your life to be your first business. Allow your life to be your first asset. And like I was saying when I first started the video, for so long, I've sat back and ruminated inside my mind with the fears, about the worries, about the what would people think about me, about the will they accept me for being me. And honestly, it took me from March, let's say March, because that's when I quit those jobs, and I kind of looked at it like I had 3 jobs at a time, and I didn't want to go get another job in order to keep my income afloat to where I wanted to, the certain number I wanted to see to keep progressing. And for a while, I just sat there, and I had some feelings to process, and I processed those feelings. As a man, I take it very seriously to process your feelings and regulate yourself, because you never really know what situation might be the tip of the iceberg and just, throw you off, and then you are expressing yourself fully to someone or something that didn't fully antagonize you or upset you. So I processed that, and I really stayed in my own energy, my own environment now. And now here I am. Months later, and I've grown, I've changed, I've been through a lot, I've seen a lot, I lost relationships, I've gained relationships, and I'm just in this period of solitude. And the period of solitude hasn't really began yet. Mentally, it's began. I've started cutting people off. There's some people that I still need to cut off, because in this period of solitude, I need to grab all my energy back and take it very seriously, that I need all my energy back, but I also have to not isolate. Solitude is the awareness of sitting with self. And majority of the time, that's what I plan to do. But I've met great friends and made great connections with a few folks that I can say that are in almost total alignment of me. And while I don't want to put too much space between me and them, I feel like me interacting with them can still benefit me and or still benefit them. So they're not going to be cut off in a sense. And I don't mean that in a language that is arrogant or like it's me, I get to do what I want to. Because very much so, if they wanted to tell me that, I wasn't in alignment with them, it would be a very simple okay. And I wouldn't really ask why unless they wanted to tell me why. But I don't put myself above people in every pedestal. Like, I don't really do a lot of compare and contrasting just because the way that I carry myself. Because I understand the way that I live life and the way that someone else may live life may not be what they so needs to transcend in this lifetime. It may not be what they so needs to take their next step. Wherever they are is where they are meant to be. And if I can help you lift, grow, change, whatever you want to do, whatever you feel like is best for you, if I can help you do that, that's one of the greatest things that I could, feel as a human being or soul with a human being experience. So I'm in this period of solitude where I'm isolated. Not isolated where I just don't talk to nobody at all, but I'm on a constant conscious, like, okay, I need to do this. Okay, so for example, right now, I'm on a 7-day juice cleanse. I'm on a 7-day juice reset cleanse, and I recently just got back in the gym. When I first started this video, I don't know if I'm gonna put that in there or not, but it might be in the past video. I had to ask myself, how am I feeling? I had to do a mic check, and my body feels hot. It feels like it has something inside of it that wants to get out. It feels kind of sluggish and just doesn't feel the best compared to I know how I feel. Feels a little tight from the workout, but I know this is what comes with it as a cycle. I've taken 2 weeks off of working out, and I've also let my diet go very loosely. Now, me in my highest form, I'm plant-based, but I will admit to y'all openly, transparently, that when temptations come around, and I live in my mother's house, so there's a lot of temptations because it's not my environment. It's not a controlled environment by me. It's not my focus right now. I'm trying to control my environment, which is my room, maybe my art space, and that's about all. But there's a lot of temptation around me, and if y'all don't know, Thanksgiving was just a couple days ago, and I'm not really big on holidays, but the stiffness that I had on my discipline then versus now is not the same stiffness that I had then. So I will tell y'all, I like the taste of meat because I was raised off of it. That's all I know. But intellectually and consciously, I know and seen the difference in my energy, the difference in my drive, the difference in who I am as a person, the difference in all aspects of life whenever I eat only plants and vegetables and fruits. Just all things that are definite, created by God, created by whatever highest source you believe in, that are here, a part of the earth. I've seen the difference in that, and I love that me a lot better than I love the me that I'm resonating in right now. Not to say that I don't love this version of me, just I've seen it, and I've talked to my higher self, and I've felt my higher self, and if I could stand that vibration 24/7, I would. But that's not a part of the human experience. Being that we are human, you are going to feel the ups and the downs, the yin yang, the balance, which is necessary for you to perceive life as good and bad, which without the other, you would not appreciate the other. So, getting back on track, consciously, I've decided to, realign, make this video, and shed my light and help whoever I can help. The videos that I will be producing, making, will be very diverse. Me as a person, I've figured out, I've learned, and it's only up to me in my mind because nothing is impossible. If you can perceive it in here, or if you can listen to enough stories to understand that everything that was ever created started off as impossible, but it all because of a thought and somebody's unwilling desire to keep pursuing whatever thought that was, it came to life. And resonating while I'm resonating right now, there's no doubt about whatever that I want to create in this lifetime. I'm 21 years old. I don't know if I'm going to die tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to lose this person tomorrow, whatever the case is. I don't have any more time to give to people who are not pouring into me, to people who are not in my alignment. I understand that sometimes you run into people to learn your lesson, but if I can learn the lesson, not easily, but if I can learn the lesson self-taught, more efficiently, or whatever the case is, if I can learn the lesson by doing what's right, I would much rather learn it that way. But I understand that life don't always go the way that you want it to. So while I am fixed on taking my life very seriously and aligning, discipline, doing all I can to control my life and push it in what I feel like is right, I also understand that the universe is definite and the world is going to do what the fuck it wants to do because there is so many more wheels in this world than just mine. But I'm not going to allow it to stop me. Like I said, I have a lot of things that I want to do. I am full of creative ideas. I am full of skills, potential, inspiration. Like, to waste my lifetime would to not help 1 million people become more than who they are. I know I have this inside of me. It's just a matter of building it up, doing it, being it, literally being it. No more holding it inside this cranium, this dome of mine, and, you know, being selfish with it. So back to the channels, back to the solitude. This camera, sideways, y'all see me, YouTube. This channel that this will be posted on, this is an introduction to tell y'all. I will be making 4 to 5 channels. One channel being that this is raw, mostly uncut film, not too much editing, maybe every once in a while, because I'll get to that, but mostly just a compact of everything. You know, you get to see my life. This is more of a vlog form. Maybe like 30 minutes to an hour. As I progress and I get better with it, it'll cut down, maybe, possibly, depends on how I decide to do it. I may do like a video a week, and it may be an hour long, so I can chop up every day's, you know, special events, and, you know, just give y'all an actual review form of how my weeks are going and how I perceive my life, so y'all can perceive y'all's and take it back and correct or inspire, whatever the case is. Just take it back to your life and not just use this as entertainment. But I'm not a boring dude. I'm a boring dude to a sense because I feel like I move slower than other people my age, but these videos on this camera will be more of a everything. I go to the gym. I love to create things, so I mean, every once in a while I may just be drawing. I may try painting. May just be daily interactions out at the, you know, out in the world. I love to just go and do something random, intrusive. I may just pop up in another city. If you get a chance, if you want to, my Instagram is Sir, SIRMERK, Merk 94. So Sir Merk 94. I don't really take fashion seriously, but I've definitely have the thought and the energy to take it seriously a couple times. So along the lines of pursuing it now, though, I am going to take it more seriously, but it's not the top priority on my list. It's not the, you know, the business that I'm trying to build, as I'm also building my spiritual mind and body. You know, this is, my goal is mind, body, spirit, and allowing mind, body, spirit to shine this light so much that I make my mind, body, and spirit, my experience while I'm here, an asset, and allow that asset to invest into other aspects, because I feel like I'm so full of ideas and other things to do. And while, yes, I could wait to do some things in this time after I accomplish this and that and the third, I'm my higher self, my God, whatever you want to call it, to understand, didn't put me here to do one thing. And I'm going to try to do all these things at 100%, whether it's painting, whether it's this, that, and the third. I'm going to schedule my days and my time to do a lot of things that are productive, creative, and bettering of self, bettering as me as a man, in order to create. So one channel will be, like I said, comprised of just my life. It'll be a vlog. So if you want better insight, say you really like my personality, or you really like who I am as a person, you just want to see more, watch more, woo, or even want to be my friend, this probably is the better channel for you to watch. I will have a channel dedicated to fitness, health, and well-being in general, because while that is my main focus in my introduction to business, again, not my first introduction, but it's not all that I will be doing. It's just that I will be dedicating most of my time in research to it. So that's 2 channels. There will be a 3rd channel that will be dedicated to strictly speaking, like how we're sitting right here. It will be podcasts, like either me by myself, or someone on the other side, if I deem them, not really deem them, but like, if I if I vibrate on the same vibration as them, to the point to where I find interest or truth in our conversations, in the way in which we talk about, and to bring it to attention, because I have lots of interests. I want to bring interest to men and how they carry their self-well-being. Like, yeah, I'm only 21, but my head's on straight, and I'm trying my hardest to be the best man I can be. So the podcast, we just have a lot to talk about, man. We could talk about finances. We could talk about stocks, learning, dark traumas, whatever the case is, there would be a podcast. That podcast would also have some short film, you know, motivational quotes, which will pipe down to another community. I want to build communities. This is what I'm saying. I'm building communities, like-minded communities. If you don't feel like you fit in one, go to the other, or whatever the case is. So that is 3 channels. We got a regular channel that is comprised of just life. We have a fitness, health, and well-being channel, and now we also have a podcast, speaking, short film, motivational content type of channel. And that's 3. The 4th channel, there will be a channel dedicated to music. I don't know how I almost forgot that one. There will be a channel dedicated to music. Like, y'all ever seen like a Sunday Vibe? Maybe like a Sunday Vibe, Sunday Cleaning, or back in the 90s type of thing. I really love music. Cannot express how much I love music. It's like can't even tell you. Honestly, I just love music. Matter of fact, I don't say this to too many people or too many things. I more than love music for a fact. So, I'm going to make a channel dedicated to music. And for my introverts, I think y'all really love it. I'm going to give y'all a little insight on that. I don't like to tell my ideas, but being the fact that this is a YouTube video and there's nobody in front of me right now, who gives up? Anywho, I'm going to make a YouTube channel dedicated to music, meaning that it'll be like a tight flow where, I mean, I don't have no boards right now, but I'm gonna start off with what I got. I'm grateful for what I have, and I'm going to mix the music, you know, play what I like. And I know there's people who like the music that I listen to, I play, and I just want to go on a random journey. It's more of a hobby and an interest, but like I said, for the introverts, it's gonna be like a consistent thing where like every Friday or Saturday, maybe Sunday night, where I play music and there'll be a live comment thing showing there, and I just get into a vibe where y'all just listen to music with me, you know, do your thing and whatever. We'll just chill, we'll vibe, whatever the case is. I might do that one on TikTok as well, because on TikTok or Instagram, I can also add people and we can just listen to music and vibe out and just, you know, stay in the house, stay safe. Not really stay in the house, stay safe, because there's always opportunity and connections that you can make out. But like I said, I'm in a period of solitude, so I need to make my community and my circle, I need to make it all small and close and relative while I'm trying to sit with self in the mind. I need to be able to get home quickly, go wherever I'm doing quickly, efficiently, and spend majority of my time resonating in here and sitting with myself. But I'm going to make a channel just for that. It'll be good vibes. I'm new to it, so relax, cuz. I take the tips and the tricks, but don't come to me talking crazy, because like I said, I'm with the shits. No disrespect. I don't tolerate disrespect, like, at all. So we gonna vibe out, man. We gonna make connections. We gonna make new friends. We gonna do all of that good shit. You know what I mean? You know, a couple months ago, I was really preaching that I wanted to be in more like-minded environments. I found about 3 friends that's like-minded, and I feel like they love is as strong for me, or comfortability is as strong for me as I give them, and that's cool. I'm not gonna say I need more, and maybe everything's happening for a reason, but I feel like I can make more. My hands on, I'm not meeting God halfway on that point. I could be putting myself in a position to meet and make more friends. So hopefully y'all come through. Y'all know y'all on some real shit. Y'all come through, and you know y'all ain't no hard ass. If you one of them niggas that's stiff as hell, hard as hell, and you really want to be friends, bro, lighten up, cuz. I mean, I ain't in no foo-foo shit, and I ain't got nothing against nobody on you know, on nothing like that. I'm just saying that ain't what I'm on. Like, I don't want to make nobody uncomfortable. Anybody, you come how you are to me, and you come 100% you to me, we good, we straight. We could be, I'm not gonna say the best of friends, but we can be great friends. I mean, we could be great friends if you come real to me and I'm gonna come real to you. You know what I'm saying? It may take a minute, but like, just don't show no part of you that ain't really you. You ain't gotta impress me. I want to know the real you, wherever you are, whatever the case is. But yeah, we're gonna make a channel just for that. And maybe 5. Who knows? Anywho, I'm gonna have another channel. Yes, another one, because I don't want to mix all my content and just be posting, and some people come here and they like, yeah. YouTube has an algorithm. App have algorithms. As much as I want to be spiritual, I have to be logical too, and I have it in me. I'm a grown man, and I want to get to this paid. You know, I'm not in a rush, but I'm not about to just go in. You know, they say if you don't tell the universe where you want to go, you don't tell God where you want to go, it's going to take you wherever it want to take you. And you better not, look, closed mouths don't get fed. So I'm telling YouTube, I mean, this is what this channel for, this is what this channel for, and this is what these pages is for, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to make another page for films. As I'm picking up this camera on YouTube, I've really fell in love with art all over again. It's such a great feeling. And that's who I am. I love art. I love creating. That's another part of who I am. And I'm going to make films, and they won't be posted oftenly because I really want to capture the essence of long periods of life. Maybe some short films are like a tree that I think is really pretty and a view of just some symbolic nature happening, and you can really connect it to what you're going through at the moment and editing it to, you know, better my skills, whatever the case is. But photography, film, it would be another channel just for that. And I'm going to put all these channels down in the description. Make sure they're created, ready for y'all to subscribe. If you believe in me, trust in me already now. If you don't, fuck yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're going to come back later on anyways, but you might as well come now. So whenever it comes time and I'm up, I can be like, yeah, you been there since day one, cuz. Slide on me. I got an opportunity for you. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be another channel for that. We already talked about that. I'm not making a channel for that. This is just my introduction video. If Just Do It was a video, this was Just Do It. Matter of fact, that's gonna be the title of my video. Introduction. Just do it, nigga. I ain't gonna put the nigga in there. Maybe I might. I'm not monetized anyways. If this shit blows up, bro, and I get all my views and shit and I can't get paid off it. But, you know, if you a man and you're here, bro, I hope you know I'm here to better you as a man. I'm here to elevate you. And hopefully you can do so for me as too. Not calling myself, you know, end all be all, but let's feed off each other, man. Let's give and not just take. You know what I'm saying? If you're a man, I hope you come to my channel. I hope you subscribe, and I hope you leave my channel with something every time that motivates you and provides you the push to action. Not just watching you like I'm gonna just do it. I mean, a lot of times if you're in that period of life, I understand that you can sit down, but let me get off of here. Just know that I'm ready to yeah, two of my biggest friends, I mean two of my most important people in my life in these past 2 weeks just texted me and just motivated me a little bit more. So let me get to the getting off of here, bro. This is the introduction, you know. This is who I am, and I hope y'all come along on this journey with me. And if not, whatever, I'm happy. I just got that off my chest, boy. What you talking about?